this is a game that we worry about because you don't want to play down to your opponent. Hats off to number 0, Hill, because she really played a heck of a game with 30 points. She was legit. She was really hard for us to stop until, the third and fourth quarter. But, our kids stepped up. Jada came in and gave us a spark on offense and got us to stretch the lead. We just couldn't get it from 5 to 10 and then back to 5. And finally, Jada came in and we just stretched it longer and we were able to play more kids. And we know that we go on the road tomorrow morning early, so we wanted to try to use a lot of our bench. And we'll just take this W and run out of here with it and be happy.
You mentioned Jada coming off the bench. She led the team with 25 there for the game. But at the half, she was the only one in double figures. It looked like you had a Batman and you needed a Robin. What was the message at half to get the other players involved and get them scoring?
It was just really hit our free throws, hit our easy shots, and, run our offense. But we just really weren't doing that. They were bumping us. We had one shot and done, and, they were pushing the ball down our throat. So it was really just make the adjustment to play better defense, to try to slow down 0 a little bit and, just get our offense going. And once we did, then we got them to quit. But they weren't quitting for a while.
Yeah, they seem to defensively, that maybe one of the toughest opponents with their quickness, that 2-3 zone they sat in, looked like it gave you problems early on.
Yeah, they definitely were quick, but they just kept bumping our cuts and bumping our handoffs, and it just took us off our game a little bit. And, we just have to, when that happens, then we have to get our seniors to take over and just start scoring to settle us down.
Jada mentioned you led the team with 25. What was it for you tonight coming off the bench that really got it going?
Really just trying to provide energy for my teammates and, taking what the game gives me. And having a great PG can get me the ball, so.
And coming out of the second half, you were back on the bench, and then you come back in relatively quickly, and you just picked up right where you left off. Was it still feeling good, or mentally you're just still locked in?
Yeah, definitely just mentally still locked in because, you just always got to be ready when your number's called, so that's what I try to do.
And Jennifer, you started out looking to make the passes, and then the scoring started for you in the second half. Talk a little bit about that transition from distribution to scoring.
Well, my coaches always just say just keep being aggressive, and once I'm more aggressive, it will open up for other players like Jada. Once they come on me, I'll just give it to the hot hand, and we'll get going.
You've come close a couple times in your career, a rebound away, 2 assists away from a triple-double. In the works?
I mean, I tried.
She's going to get it.
It's all right.
Coach, you mentioned a quick turnaround. Got to leave early in the morning, so we'll make this the last question. What does this road trip mean for you guys when you're this close to the top of the conference?
Well, we've been talking about controlling our destiny, what I come in here and say every time. But, we know when you go on the road, you got to play better. You got to be 15 points better just to be kind of even. And, our kids know what's at stake. And it looks like Towson just lost to Monmouth, so they're going to come in there hot and hungry too. So we just have to make sure that we get our rest tonight. We get there and have a good practice, and, it'll be an early 1 o'clock game, and we just got to show up and do our job.
Thanks for the time.
Yep. You had 35 minutes to get that triple-double.